Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. And on our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And now, a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for the Knicks, up front it's Anunoby at the 4 and Towns at the 5. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the small forward. So, Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Tatum dishes to Brown. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside, Towns. No good on the triple. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Outside, White. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Count it from 12.
That's one of the things that makes Anunoby so valuable offensively. I mean, he's always a threat, even if he doesn't have the ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, Brunson. After Jalen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Towns with the bucket.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Tatum against Anunoby. Left side, Brown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the first of 3.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And he sinks the second. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Now, here's Brunson. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Brown against Bridges. Towns, a screen on Brown. Bridges kicks to Hart. Anunoby outside. New York moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Over to the wing. To the paint. Here's Kata. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Back to White. Inside. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The Knicks leading by 5. Towns the screen. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Anunoby. Plays it up off the glass. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they tried tying up Anunoby, but he's so strong, he was able to fight through it.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Leading by 5. To the left wing. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Towns missing. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. White, good on the baseline J.
You know, one of the ways White keeps the defenders honest is with his mid-range game. He's got a great knack for that shot.
Brunson with it. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Towns the screen. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 8 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Clarkson, he's checked in for Hart. Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Tatum. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Here's Kata, defended by Towns. Kata's shot is off. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
And looking now at some numbers for Jalen Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 26 points per, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
He doesn't get the second one.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Now here's White. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Here's Tatum. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Tatum. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Simons. Brown inside the line. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Celtics second.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Simons, the pass to Tatum, and he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 10.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
New York leading by 6. Bridges outside. Shoots over Brown. Outside, Towns. The rebound by Simons.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Mercy, mercy me. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And it's Brown missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Clarkson taking his time here. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Now Brown, still yet to score. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they showed up in terms of free throw shooting. Top 5 in our league. That was one of the strongest assets for this group last year.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Here's Clarkson. 9 points last game. Towns, a screen on Brown. Clarkson dishes to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brown. From downtown, scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Towns, a screen on Brown. Over in the corner, McBride. Outside, White. Pass to Boucher. Over McBride. That one wide left. The Knicks with the lead. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Brown against Clarkson. Brown inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Celtics also with a sub. Minot's checked in. New York leading by 4. And here is Bridges. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Now here's Simons. Defended by McBride. To the middle. Here's Boucher. Up and in on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Clarkson. Hauser defending. McBride passes to Clarkson. Here's Yabusele. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Sam Hauser. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the power forward. Clarkson outside. Robinson up top. Back to Clarkson. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Clarkson's got 6.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Celtics trail by 7. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Deep two from Clarkson. Can't hit from in close.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Simons, defended by McBride. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Boston. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Bridges. Here's Robinson. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Einat pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Plays it up and banks it in. Hauser's got his first basket.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Bridges outside. Pass to Yabusele. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You've got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
The Knicks leading by 6. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Robinson a screen on Pritchard. McBride passes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Six to shoot. With the drive, makes it off the glass.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Yabusele. Back to Bridges. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Pritchard. Boucher sets a screen for White. Now Simons launches it. Good on the 3-point shot. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Yabusele a screen on Pritchard. McBride passes to Yabusele. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Yabusele's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's White. 6 points for him. 3-pointers, Simon. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Miles McBride. Boston also with the sub. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Sam Hauser. Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Bridges double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brown with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Simons surveying the D. It doesn't go for him. New York trailing. Here's Hart. And stolen by Simons. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Bridges passes to Towns. Over Brown. And again, it's the Knicks missing. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-7 run. And Simons has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Hart.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Pass to Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. White wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. White's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Bridges gets to Clarkson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Pritchard, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up. The Celtics have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one at the line is good. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. The Celtics also changing it up. Garza's checked in, and it's Tatum in for Derek White. All free throws good from Pritchard. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Knicks trail by 6. Brunson outside. Robinson a screen on Brown. Clarkson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Free throw good. Clarkson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Celtics leading by 6. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Towns. Lock at 6. Nice move. Tatum using his size inside.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Hart outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Hart's got 5 now.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
And so here is New York. Brunson, the bounce pass. Robinson passes to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Hauser. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Boston leading by 4. Pritchard with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Brunson. Brunson, nice touch on the floater.
For one like Brunson, who really is vertically challenged, he's not a guy who's elevating a lot. You've got to have that floater in your game.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Brown the pass to Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else. If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Here's Garza, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's off on the first. A different look for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Clarkson. And a change for the Celtics. White's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Back to Tatum. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The Celtics with the lead. Tatum looking around. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good D by Anunoby. Derek White has been on display for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Derek White has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Shot clock at 3. Fires from the corner. Tatum, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Hart. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
The 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. In the corner, it's Bridges. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. It's stolen by White. Brown against Brunson. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns.
Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Bounce pass from Bridges. Towns looking around. Brunson outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Tatum, that's good.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson outside. Got a hand on it. Outside Tatum. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Pritchard. No good from outside. New York's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Brunson the pass to Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Tatum on the wing. Nice move. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Tatum with it. Hart covering. Outside Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Bridges finds Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Hart outside. Here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Pritchard. And it's Brunson missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Count that one. Bridges has got 5 now.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Now here's White. 14 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the first one drops. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Simons, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for White.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Second in opponent shooting percentage, and they were second in terms of opponent points per game. They just were committed to taking out your offensive firepower.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Celtics leading by 3. Simons up top. Brunson covering. There's Tatum's range on display.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
New York has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Brunson against Simon. Anunoby outside. Count it, and the foul. That one on White.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, OG Anunoby is one of the most physical and intimidating defenders in the league, but he is also, I think, underrated as a 3-level scoring threat.
Brunson against Simon. Pass to Cada. Outside, Simon. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Simons.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that one misses. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, He has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Knicks trail by 6. Brunson outside. It's blocked.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Tatum kicks to White. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brunson against Simon. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. It's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the inside. Bridges with the steal. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Brown. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Clarkson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Outside, Simon. And here's Tatum for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Brunson outside. Pass to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
No good on the free throw.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby. Chris Boucher's checked in for Boston. Sam Hauser comes in for Brown. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And it's Simon's missing. The Knicks have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. Brunson, no good. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Brunson against Simon. Clock at 6. Outside, Tatum. Shots over Clarkson. Tatum's shot is off.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Bridges finds Brunson. Pass to Yabusele. That evens the score. Yabusele's got 7 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Simons. Defended by McBride. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. And it's White missing. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Clarkson. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the block nest monster.
New York trailing. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Yabusele can't hit. The Celtics shooting 42% from the field here in the 3rd. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off target from outside. Bridges dishes to Clarkson. Pass to McBride. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. For Boston, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Clarkson outside. With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in New York. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Knicks shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings for him, it'll be Simons and Brown. There's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Such a wide-open look. And the Knicks lead by 3.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Boston shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Simons against Clarkson. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Hart the pass to McBride. Now Clarkson. Boucher with the rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Pritchard passes to Boucher. Hart with it, picked up by Brown. Clarkson kicks to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Looking to end his cold spell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Celtics trail by 5. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Clarkson against Simon. Boucher sets a screen for Simon. Can't hit that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Big Cat says, take that.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The Knicks leading by 5. Now McBride. Pass to Clarkson. And here is Robinson. Boucher defending. Towns in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boucher's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Simons the pass to Pritchard. Down kicks to Simons. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. The 3-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. Clarkson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
A different look for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Miles McBride. Boston also with the sub. Kate is checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Inside, out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Celtics trail by 8. And here is Brown. 3-pointer, Simon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. So it's the Knicks now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. McBride with the ball. New York, no good that time either. Simons kicks to Brown. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Hart has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, that was impressive. Anunoby basically forced it through that time. Playing through contact impressively.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. The Celtics also changing it up. Tatum comes in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Anfernee Simons. That's good from Anunoby. Here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. It's White on the wing. Defended by Bridges. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from White. White's got 19 points. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 6. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pritchard passes to White. Here's Hauser. Off target from 3-point range.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Here's Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Tatum, that's good.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Brunson outside. Bridges against White. 6 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Hey, White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
And that one falls for White. And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown is checked in for Sam Hauser. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Brunson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brunson's got 19 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Brown the pass to Tatum. And Tatum driving. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Towns. And Boston with the rebound. Now Pritchard. Pass to Queta. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Anunoby outside. White against Bridges. Hart outside. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 5. Pritchard from outside. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bridges. Now, here's Anunoby. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
There's a quiet efficiency to what Anunoby does at the offensive end. Very, very productive.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum kicks to White. There's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. outside Brunson. No good from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Brown. Outside Tatum. Oh, what a finish.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Brunson. One more assist, Clark. He'll have a double-double.
They've relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense, and he's doing a nice job of it.
Good work there as it goes down.
When he puts his head down and attacks, Brunson is deadly.
And here is Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Here's Kata. 6 on the shot clock. Pritchard up top. Brunson covering.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
That does not go. Celtics trail by 7. Jaylen Brown. Rebounded by Town. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside Bridges. Now Towns. Outside Bridges. From 17 feet away, and the shot goes in.
Bridges able to keep that shot clock in his head and just beat it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Brown deciding where to go with it. Now Pritchard. Cleared away by Hart. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Brown against Brunson. Now Hart. 5 on the clock. Here we've got Brunson. The long shot, no good. White fires. It's off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. And we did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.